For the last 20 seconds, he is on time and ready to go on this Saturday day game, and we're underway with a strike on the outside corner to Adley Rutschman. Hits and 6 walks, a career-high number against the Washington Nationals. Now he strikes out Rutschman to start this one. Adley going down on strikes for the first out of the game himself. And now they haven't won any of his last 5. That is nice to see. What a start to this game for Arrighetti. Back-to-back Ks. That one looking. Gave up 8 runs in 2 of his last 3 starts, a career-high number. But in between, he pitched very well against Tampa Bay, and he starts out today by striking out the side. Just facing a lefty starter today, Trevor Rogers, as he delivers a first-pitch strike to Jeremy Pena. Rogers incredibly tough on left-hand hitters. As Jeremy Pena delivers a base hit into center field, Pena, who was on base all night last night with 4 times on base, scoring a couple of runs, leads off today with a single to center. Hughes one towards the middle of the diamond. Stepping on the bag is Henderson, and they will turn 2. So just like that, the leadoff base runner erases. Missed a couple here in the first inning. That last one was all over the plate. And Isak says, I don't care if it's 0-1. Just deliver a single in the left. So both righties with singles here against Trevor Rogers. 6 at-bats. Punches this one into right center field. That'll be down for a hit. Paredes will go first to third. Jose Altuve on an 0-2 pitch picks up the Astros' 3rd hit of the inning. First game against the Orioles. And down on strikes here. Saw his first pitch other than a fastball was a changeup down. That'll end the inning. Those 8th inning leads disappear the last couple of games. Pete Alonso down in the count. Just reaches out and pokes one into shallow center. Coming on, Lucas Spence in his 2nd major league game. Samuel Basallo catching after DHing last night. Takes a pitch up, and that'll be a 4-pitch walk after 4 straight outs. This one in play into left center. DeZenzo will make the call on the catch for out number 2. Got him with that curveball again. Cows are having trouble with that pitch as Spencer has 4 strikeouts.
6 games. How about his post All-Star break the last 3 seasons?
Nice play by Encarnacio Strand on a short hop, 2nd bounce. Now he's 2-2 on Cam. Try to check his swing on a pitch down. He went too far, says Chris Siegel. So Cam will be a strikeout victim. 2 pitches skied high in the air, foul territory, first base side. Alonso drifting back towards the line, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Christian Encarnacio Strand, his first career at bat as a Baltimore Oriole. 3 years with the Reds, and now he sends one in his first at bat as an Oriole into center field, and there is Lucas Spence making his. One of those guys Joe Espada referencing when they say they're patient hitters as he draws another walk. Spencer walks his 2nd. 3-2, runner goes, and the pitch is wide. Back-to-back walks allowed. And that's 3 now in the game. Orioles still without a hit. Well, pop-up. Who wants it? Jeremy Pena and Isak Paredes, and it's going to be Paredes who makes the catch. The infield fly rule. 3-0 swinging and a pop-up into right field. Cam Smith towards the line, puts it away for the final out of the inning.
And for 2 weeks, we will be running a buy one, get one ticket offer. So, like I said, never too early to go in and start getting your holiday plans.
But wait, there's more. Yeah, but watch that back leg of Jeremy Pena. Comes through, change up out in front, doesn't hit him. He kind of comes out of that stance awkwardly.
Already seen Pena on the IL twice already this year, so let's kind of hold your breath whenever the training staff goes out to check on him. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Pena down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Trevor Rogers, and 2 outs in the inning. All right, so let's get to this homestand. You got the.
I do know what Naruto night. Yes, so anime. It is our very first anime night.
But we ran out of time.
Let's look. See,
I'm never going to know. I'm going to have to find.
That's going to be down and away. And that is ball 4. Alonso wanted another pitch, but Honora said you can go to first if you want. Off runner for Baltimore. And Alonso's going to try to steal a base. He just hopped to a lead and ended up taking second without a throw as the ball got by Yiner. Got into third had he known the ball was at the backstop. As Basayo gets hit by that pitch. So there's a hit batter to go along with the walk to start the inning. Hit hard down the right field side. That's going to the corner, and that's going to score a run. Pete Alonso will cross the plate. It's a 1-0 Orioles lead on the RBI double by Dylan Beavers. His 10th double of the year. Bats his last time up. He'll look for another strikeout here. Instead, he puts it in play, but Walker will keep the run from scoring. Christian will make the tag. Actually, he never tagged him, but Cowser was out of the baseline, so that'll be out number 1. Little pop-up. That'll do the trick. 2 pitches after the double by Beavers, and the Orioles have 2 outs, and runners still at second and third. Oh, he got him. Got him looking at a pitch at the bottom of the zone. Spencer works around second and third. Nobody out. Does give up a run. Into play to left. He hit it pretty hard, but playable. Taylor Ward makes the catch. Play off the bat of Yordan Alvarez did not help things. This one on the ground to short. Gunnar Henderson is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Rangers in Arlington. First pitch swinging 0-1.
Kind of grabbed at that right side.
Oh boy.
After that swing.
And he is going to leave the game. My goodness.
Man, oh man.
So the starting shortstop and leadoff hitter Jeremy Pena leaves the game. And now the starting first baseman and generally the cleanup hitter, although today he's the 5 hitter Christian Walker, will leave the game. Did have his 3-game hitting streak snapped. Hits this ball hard, and it's off the glove of Encarnacion Strand into left field. Astros have their first base runner since Jose Altuve's single in the first. Encarnacion Strand an error on that play.
Dang it.
This ball hit in the air to right field, hit pretty deep near the wall, and putting it away at the wall is Dylan Beavers as he flips it to the crowd for the final out. First inning, snapping a string of 34 straight plate appearances without a K. Hits this ball hard to right, turning Cam Smith around, but he finds it in time and backpedals and crashes up against the wall just for good measure. Strikeout on a ball that goes to the backstop, and Gunnar Henderson's not even going to attempt to go down to first. Well, Gunnar swung at a pitch that was way inside to the point where Yiner didn't catch it. Goes after that pitch on the inside corner and grounds one to Paredes. That'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Spencer Arrighetti, who is now retired the last 6. And he continues to pitch well today, striking out Cam Smith looking. That'll be strikeout number 6 and 1 away in the 5th inning. Today, game number 100. This ball hit hard, and that's going to be a base hit. Zach DeZenzo on a 1-1 pitch. Delivers the Astros' first base hit since the first inning. For like a 50-game span, we're in that. Hey, how about Lucas Spence?
Good swing.
Lucas Spence has 2 career hits in the big leagues, both against lefties, and today against one of the tougher lefties.
Speed out there.
Allen strikes out for the second out. Strikeout number 7 for Rogers. Broken bat towards the middle, and stepping on second is Gunnar Henderson to retire Yordan Alvarez for the final out of the inning.
This is a sneaky good team if you haven't been paying attention.
Really good. I know they're struggling lately, having lost 4 in a row. That is walk number 5 allowed by Astros pitching. It's 4 games under, or 6 games over respectively. Basayo goes down on strikes. Good comeback by A.J. Blueball after the walk. This ball hit hard into right, coming on Cam Smith. Did he trap it? Yes, he did. That's a trap. Everybody advances, at least the one runner, Alonso. Good heads-up base running as he saw that ball hit the ground. Ball hit sharply off the mound. That helped. Nick Allen steps on the bag and turns a double play. Inning over. Ball in the air to center. Colton Cowser doesn't have to move very far, and that's the first out of the inning.
Sub 200, that OPS sub 600. But if they're going out there and winning ball games, they're usually getting some pretty good production from those 4 or 5 hitters. We talked about that in the open. Jordan doesn't.
Diaz on deck if this inning continues. And that'll be ball 4. Astros have another base runner. Yiner goes after the fastball and strikes out. That's 8 strikeouts for Rogers. And he is through 6 innings of shots.
I feel like since that time, he's been pitching really well.
There you go.
Sweeper.
Has been getting a lot of strikeouts, and he gets one on the sweeper there for the first out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Got him on the high fastball. Blue ball picking up his 3rd strikeout, 2nd of the inning. Way up in the air. Out goes Allen. In comes Spence. It'll be the rookie taking charge for the final out. Seen that batting average drop to 214. He'd love to find a way to get on base here. Hits the ball towards the hole, but Encarnacio Strand makes the play to his left, and there's one away in the 7th. How about Zach DeZenzo with a multi-hit game? 2-strike pitch. DeZenzo delivers a hit to right, and he's a 1-out base runner. Afternoon against Rogers with a single his last time up. Hits this ball into right field. He has a multi-hit game. DeZenzo's going to go first to 3rd. The throw by Beavers, not in time with a head-first slide. Ball gets away, but not far enough for Spence to advance. How about the 8 and 9 hitters starting this rally? Spence. Bunt is back on towards the right side. Garcia thought about heading home, and he gets the out at first. Astros tie it up as Nick Allen gets the bunt down to make it a 1-1 game.
Gets that baseball to first base to have it there just in time to get Nick Allen. So a perfectly executed safety squeeze by the Astros puts that run on the board. The only problem is you vacate first base, and the boos tell you that they've intentionally walked Jordan Alvarez.
Ground ball to 3rd. Encarnacio Strand makes the play, and that'll do it for the Astros in the 7th. They do tie the game on the safety squeeze by Nick Allen. Little pop-up towards 2nd. Jose Altuve with the easy play. And Henderson out number 1 here in the 8th. Ground ball, backing up on it, Isaac Paredes. His throw on the money. Ward retired for the 2nd out. And a little cue shot. It's going to stay in the air and be caught by Jose Altuve on that line drive to 2nd. Takes a pitch for a strike and is down to the count 1-2. Jose, who leads the team in overturns, is going to challenge that 1-1 pitch that was called a strike. ABS powered by T-Mobile. Brian O'Nora's had a lot overturned today. This will not be one of them. The ball's fully in the zone. That's popped up beyond first. Pete Alonso will give way to Jackson Holliday, who makes the catch. Altuve retired for the first out of the 8th. Hits the ball sharply again, this time to the backhand of the shortstop Henderson, who makes the play for out number 2. Well, you mentioned the ground ball on his last 2 outs coming via the ground ball as he finds the bag just ahead of Yiner Diaz to get The final out of the 8th. Now Hader on facing the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Dylan Beavers was going to be the second hitter of the inning, and he has the only 2 hits. This is going to be a hitter's challenge by Basayo. Basayo lost one yesterday as a hitter. And now he's going to challenge this 1-1 pitch, and he is going to lose that one. Both teams losing it. Swing and a miss. Hader picking up a strikeout for the first batter he faces out of the pen. Swing and a miss. O'Neill now 0 for 8 with 8 strikeouts in his career against Hader as he goes down swinging for the second out. Another 2-strike pitch coming. Got him, bottom of the zone, called third. Striking out the side, the top half of the 9th is Josh Hader. There's the ball hit sharply, but caught by Gunnar Henderson. That ball was ripped by Cam Smith, but he's out number 1. Foul tip caught by Basayo. That'll be a 3-pitch strikeout. And Wells picking up his second out, getting DeZenzo swinging. Towards the line and left, giving it a chase is the left fielder Taylor Ward making the play and then running into the stands. That's a nice play by the O's left fielder to end the inning. Sharply hits the bat, fair ball, fielded by Paredes, and that'll be an infield hit on a ball that was ripped off the third base bag on an 0-2 pitch. There he is bunting, and he gets it down. That will score the run as Lamont Wade Jr. makes the tag. Sliding home is Taveras. It's a 2-1 Orioles lead on the squeeze, safety squeeze to make it 2-1. Hit on a line, but right at Nick Allen, who puts it away for the second out. Rushman. Got him. Oker gives up the unearned run, but that's it. Astros down 1, heading to the bottom half of the 10th. Shows bunt early. And he gets the bunt down towards the third base side. Kittredge will glove it and nobody out. Nick Allen placed it perfectly on the third base side, and the Astros have first and third with nobody out. Smash down the right field side, fair ball towards the corner. Game tied. Allen heads to third. It's out of play. It's an automatic double. Second and third, nobody out. Tied at 2. Yordan drives in the tying run of the 10th. Paredes 1 for 4 today. Chops one towards the drawn-in infield. Gloved by Henderson. The throw's high. Safe at first base. Bases loaded. Isak hustling down the line was safe on the high throw.
Just something he could drive to the outfield.
Into center, nobody's there, but cutting across the right fielder, O'Neill makes the catch. Here comes Allen. Allen is throw. He is out at home plate. Great throw by O'Neill coming across from right field, gunning down Allen as the winning run to keep the game alive in the bottom half of the 10th. Field making the catch and gunning down the runner. Trying to bunt for the win. Kittredge bare hands. His throw in time. Orioles make great defensive plays to keep this game going. Wow, what a crazy bottom half of the 10th. That's going to be a walk. Ward draws his 77th walk of the year, leading the American League in that category. Oh, yeah.
Do it. Wanted no part of those heaters.
Alonso down on 3 pitches, looking at the last 2 strikes. Swung at 5 changeups from De Los Santos in his career and missed them all.
That's a good one.
6 for 6. Breaks his bat. He's tired of that changeup from Menyel as he snaps it over his knee. Little tapper to the right side. Altuve will charge it. It's spinning. The throw not in time. Coming home to score, Gunnar Henderson. It's now a 3-2 game. Infield hit for O'Neill as the Orioles take the lead on a little squibber. And that's going to be a base hit. That's going to score the extra run for the Orioles. It's now a 2-run lead, 4-2. Taveras in his first at bat of the game comes through with an RBI single with 2 outs in the 11th. Their last 3, they have had either a lead or been tied in the 8th inning. Lamont Wade Jr. will make the play on the pitcher's mound to end the inning. It's a 4-2 game. Astros need 2 to keep it going.
To see that in yesterday's game, and he didn't give it to him, so maybe today's the day.
Into left center, cutting across Taveras, makes a nice running catch. Taveras can go get him in the outfield, and he runs that one down pretty easily on a ball that looked like it had potential off the bat. This one on the ground, backing up Encarnacion Strand. His throw is in time for the second out of the inning. Lamont Wade Jr. moves to third. As an Oriole have been a little bit more promising. And he does get a called third strike. DeZenzo can try and go to first, but he is just vacating the batter's box, and that will end the game. A frustrating end to a frustrating game as the Astros lose 4-2. Giving up 2 2-out hits in the 11th and failing to score with the bases loaded and nobody out in the bottom half of the 10th. Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger will feature Brian Bogusevic and also Kevin Eschenfelder, Lauren Callender helping out with interviews in the clubhouse. 4-2 loss. Postgame show next.